The new pricing for first-class mail puts an emphasis on shape to more accurately reflect our true cost of doing business. An important point to remember when pricing first-class mail is that shape matters. Pricing by shape aligns our rates to processing and transportation costs. The new pricing system gives customers the opportunity to obtain lower rates as they find ways to prepare their mail in shapes that reduce processing and transportation costs for the Postal Service. For example, if the contents of a large envelope can be folded and placed in a letter-sized envelope, the customer can mail the item as a letter and reduce postage as much as 39 cents. The Postal Service processes letter mail pieces on lower-cost automation, a win-win situation. Under the old rates, a 2-ounce letter, large envelope, and package would have all required 63 cents postage. However, under the new first-class mail pricing structure, you can see how shape matters and reflects the costs of handling different shapes. Mail pieces come in different shapes and sizes. It is important to determine which shape price category applies. The determination is made by the length, width, thickness, and weight of the mail piece. Shapes for determining first-class mail pieces are postcards, letters, large envelopes, and packages. For postcards, there are no changes. Maximum length is 6 inches, maximum height is 4 1/4 inches, maximum thickness is 0.016 inches. For letters, maximum length is 11 1/2 inches, maximum height is 6 1/8 inches, maximum thickness is 1/4 inch, weight not more than 3.5 ounces. For letter-sized pieces weighing more than 3.5 ounces, charge as large envelopes. A non-machinable letter that weighs 1 ounce or less will be charged 41 cents plus a 17-cent non-machinable surcharge. For large envelopes previously known as flats, there are no changes. Maximum length 15 inches, maximum height 12 inches, maximum thickness 3/4 inch, weight not more than 13 ounces. For first-class packages, length plus girth combined cannot exceed 108 inches. Length is the longest side of the item. Girth is the measurement around the thickest point. Did you know if a letter exceeds any of the maximum dimensions or weighs more than 3.5 ounces, it is priced as the next shape price category? Example, a letter exceeding 1/4 inch thickness would be priced as a large envelope. For a non-machinable letter that weighs more than 1 ounce, there is no non-machinable surcharge, only the cost per additional ounce. Some examples of non-machinable letters are rigid or contains odd-shaped items, such as keys, coins, pencils, pens, etc. The delivery address is not parallel to the longest side of the mail piece, has clasps, strings, buttons, similar closure devices, or items enclosed in plastic material. Non-machinable large envelopes having the following characteristics are subject to package prices. Not flexible, also known as rigid, not rectangular. Squares are considered rectangular. Not uniform in thickness. Only 1/4 inch variation in thickness is allowed. Did you know a large envelope that meets the measurement and weight criteria but is determined to be non-machinable will be priced as a package? Templates and tools are available that can help determine the correct shape pricing rate. Measurement template, Notice 3P parcel surcharge guide template, tape measure, ruler yardstick, electronic scale in some manual offices, Postal Explorer CD-ROM for manual offices with an ACE computer. Here's a tip for manual offices. An electronic scale designed to assist at some manual offices or the Postal Explorer CD-ROM will be made available to help retail employees simplify shape pricing calculations. Other manual offices will still have to use a rate chart and some type of measuring device. Pricing by shape calculations are automated and will be performed by the POS and IRT equipment. Customers can be told that the old pricing system did not take into consideration the size and shape of letters, large envelopes, and packages. Pricing was based strictly by weight. The new system of pricing by shape does factor in the size and shape of an item by recognizing that each shape has substantially different transportation and processing costs. Emphasizing shape allows us to reduce the rate for additional ounces. If a customer inquires about the increased price change of a large envelope, the retail employee should tell them if the contents of a large envelope can be folded and placed in a letter-sized envelope, the customer can mail the item as a letter and reduce postage as much as 39 cents. Retail employees can also inform customers about how shape affects first-class postage, and if needed, refer them to USPS.com/ratecase, or offer them a takeaway or take one for additional information. The more knowledgeable you are about pricing by shape, the better you can serve your customers.